Hey friends, hola amigos, how's it going? If this is your first time seeing my face, hello, what's up, how are you? My name is Mariah. So, let's have a little discussion, or just a little chit chat talk, right? So I just want to give my thoughts and my opinions on the whole SWOOP and Glam Gore Mykie situation, okay? And just to reiterate again, this is my opinion. SWOOP put up an hour-long video exposing Mykie, right? And this isn't like a recap type of thing. If you want to watch the video, I will link it down below. This is just me giving my opinions on the situation. So my opinion is this. Do I feel like Mykie is racist and homophobic and prejudiced? No, I don't. Do I feel like she's an ignorant girl? Yes. Mykie, with the messages that SWOOP, the receipts that she put out there against Mykie just came off as an ignorant girl who is ill-informed and doesn't want to educate herself. That's what she came off as. She came off as somebody who their entire life has been able to get away with saying shit and nobody's ever checked them on that. And the people that has checked her on her shit, she probably is no longer friends with. Okay? We all know a girl like that. Just like when you call them on their bullshit, it's a wrap. They don't want to be friends with you no more. Okay? But then a large chunk of that video, which this video, let me be clear, that video that was an hour and 5 minutes long, girl, that video could have been 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you weren't busy trying to put out receipts against Mykie, talking bad about other YouTube creators behind their backs. And adding things in there like it made you uncomfortable to lie for her and hide things from her ex-boyfriend. What does this have to do with you feeling gaslit and manipulated? And feeling like your struggle as a black woman and as a black creator were being minimized when it came to your friendship with her? That's what I want to know. It's the things that Mykie said about these creators behind their backs. Were they fucked up? Hell yeah, they were fucked up. But what does this have to do with you speaking out and speaking your truth about how your quote-unquote friend made you feel? You have been friends with Mykie for years. You had been friends with Mykie for years. You were complicit for years. You knew for a long time all of the nasty, mean things she was saying about James Charles, Jeffree Star, Gabby Hanna, Tana Mojo, etc. You knew. And you said nothing and you did nothing. Why not expose it then? And my confusion about this whole situation is when people fall out, when people are no longer beneficial in somebody's life, this is when they want to come forward and speak about all the wrongdoings and all the mishaps that have taken place in their friendship. Where was the same energy when you was making videos praising her and saying how much you loved her and was surprising her on camera? Where was the same energy? My opinion on the situation is not to minimize how SWOOP felt in any way. How she felt is how she felt. Okay? And I respect that. If she felt like Mykie did her wrong, if she felt like Mykie was a bad friend, if she felt like Mykie was doing and saying harmful things about other creators and against her as well, that's fine. But don't use the Black Lives Matter movement, a time like this, to come forward and say you felt like this was the perfect opportunity to speak out about microaggressions and racism. when this, in all these years, you knew you were this girl's only black friend. You knew this. And then going back to the James Charles and the Jeffree Star situation. This is the part where she really laid it on thick and tried to make Mykie seem like this homophobic girl, when Mykie told her that the two biggest creators on YouTube were gay white men that were less talented and put in no effort in their videos and had a larger platform. Where's the lie? They're white, they're gay, and at the time they were putting in low effort energy into their videos. We know for a fact Jeffree Star has a makeup artist. We know for a fact James Charles has a makeup artist. We know this. Hell, when James Charles became the cover girl, the first cover boy for CoverGirl, we was all side-eyeing because we knew he couldn't do no makeup. Okay. Again, is she ignorant? Yes, she's ignorant. Very ignorant. Especially if Mykie was saying that being gay elevates you in some way, and being a minority elevates you in some way. Because, honey, if that's the case, there was a lot of gay black men on YouTube that can slay some makeup. Let's be clear. Kenneth Senegal, the one that SWOOP was referring to when she spoke about how Mykie stole the idea from him about putting makeup on while she was on the treadmill. Kenneth, he flawless. He can do some makeup. Okay? But when Mykie was texting you, asking you if you knew who Kenneth was, why did you not say anything then? If you felt like all the things that she was doing and saying was so harmful, why did you not say anything? This is the confusion when it comes to serious information, serious allegations against people. When you are calling somebody homophobic or racist or prejudiced or whatever, and then you have thousands of receipts built up to expose them at any given moment on YouTube, that is what confuses me. People get on YouTube and talk about these serious situations and these serious topics like it's tea. This ain't tea. Somebody that is doing and saying harmful things about a community of people is not tea. And yet and still, this girl remained friends with her. And even in this video, even in that video, she went on to say if Mykie had maybe apologized to her or been a better friend for her, she would have never made that video. This is a girl that you're claiming is so harmful and such a bad friend. But yet, if she had been good to you, you would have never said nothing. How is that helping the black community? How is that helping the LGBTQ plus community? You would have remained silent and allowed her to continue on with her bullshit if she had been a better friend to you? Do you see where my confusion is? Do you see where my outrage is? Do you kind of see where my disgust is? Again, Mykie was a piece of shit friend to SWOOP. That's a fact. Given the receipts that SWOOP put out, she was a bad friend. She didn't try to understand her. She didn't try to educate herself. None of that. But at the same time, girl, a vast majority of your video was you exposing how she spoke bad about other YouTube creators. Granted, the entire situation is fucked up. The whole situation is fucked up. But the fact that you said nothing for years until y'all fell completely out, what is that to say about you? Don't act like you're looking out for the LGBTQ plus community. Don't act like you're looking out for the black community by coming forward and saying Mykie doesn't care about y'all. Don't do us any favors now that y'all aren't friends. Because when y'all were friends, you weren't saying nothing. You weren't saying anything. You kept it to yourself. So basically, to summarize, do I feel like Mykie is all of these things that SWOOP was alleging that she is? No, I don't. But I will say that the girl is ignorant and she needs to educate herself and she needs to learn from this and grow from this and hopefully not repeat this pattern with somebody else. That's how I feel. With SWOOP, girl, you're a grown woman who is getting on the internet and saying you allowed another grown woman to gaslight you and manipulate you and downplay your struggle as a black woman. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You were friends with her for the same reasons why she got her ass up over there on Jeffree Star's channel and James Charles' channel. You thought it would be beneficial for your career, and it bit you in the ass because you let this girl manipulate you in such a way that you sat up there and you dealt with it for years in the hopes of career advancement. That's how I feel about it. Was she fucked up for the things that she did to you, SWOOP? Hell yeah. But you should have stopped being friends with her a long time ago. If she was talking shit behind other people's back, you better believe she was talking shit behind your back. You judge a fruit by its tree, okay? That's just my opinion on the whole situation. So if you happen to like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Also subscribe because it's free.